Oh my god, I have such mixed feelings about these pants. Guess I should visit the menswear section more often. Very, very short. Like it is scandalous level of short. Would I buy this dress for 1500 rupees? Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here and if you are seeing my face for the first time, let me introduce myself. I am Vaikari Pujari. I am a personal stylist and an entrepreneur. I have my own company, Uniquely Mainstream, wherein we provide styling services to everyone. Yes, literally everyone. Right from styling you for your college occasion, for your first day at jobs or your trips, your farewells, your pre-wedding shoots and your maternity shoots. We do it all, that too in prices that you can afford, in your budgets and from the brands that you choose. We style you for your body type and still keep you in your comfort zone. If you want to know how we do it, please check us out here on Instagram. I'll be leaving a link in the description. If you have been here for a while, please let me thank you first from the bottom of my heart. We have crossed 1000 subscribers recently. I thank each one of you for sticking around here, and I hope I can give you more and more useful content even in future. As a small gesture of thanking you, I want to host a giveaway which will be announced towards the end of this video. So please stay tuned till the end. Now that we are done with all the formalities, let me get back to my normal self. As you can see, my background is changed because I am back to Pune and I'm really sorry the video is delayed again because I had a pre-wedding shoot for Uniquely Mainstream last week. The shoot went great and actually it was for two of my best friends. They loved the styling and the pictures. I'll be posting more about it on Uniquely Mainstream's Instagram handle. So if you want to go check it out, if you want to know how it works to get styled for your shoots with Uniquely Mainstream, then go check us out on Instagram. Or if you have any questions regarding the packages, the pricing of the styling that we offer, do feel free to book a call with us. The link will also be in the description. For today's video, I wanted to get H&M things for a while. Now you might not believe this, but even after being a stylist, I have never bought from H&M before this. This is my first time buying with H&M because I never felt like they had something which I could not get elsewhere in a lesser price range. Now let me clarify myself. H&M obviously has some great things, and all the statement things, all the stylish things that they get it first of all the other brands, then eventually everyone starts copying. When I first started thinking of buying from H&M, I needed a leather pant, and which was not available elsewhere. This was about a year back and Shein was there at the time, but I felt like the ones from Shein might come cheap, so I wanted to get from H&M. So I checked H&M on Myntra first of all, and at that time they had a crazy sale going on. Like at that point, it might be like 1.5 years back, they had a sale of up to 50% off. But I felt like I added so many things in my wishlist and my cart, but I felt like okay, Myntra, matlab it is going to have that sale for a little while, and I did not order. And at 12 AM the prices changed completely, all the discounts vanished, and that sale never returned. Like even till date, I regret not buying in that sale because that was an announced sale. It was not like Myntra had a sale going on. It's just that H&M things were at discounted prices on Myntra for that day, I guess, and I missed that. So after that, I started looking at H&M app to buy in sales. But literally the moment I go to refresh my cart again, like let's say I add 2 things in my cart and I just search few more things, and in half an hour if I go and refresh my cart, those things would be gone already, and the sales at H&M are crazy. So I never really bought from them, and without sale I honestly did not want to buy from H&M because they are quite expensive, and for the basic things I definitely won't buy for a more price. If there's such a thing that I can't get at other places, then I would consider buying it at that price. For example, organza blouses, I really wanted to get them last year in the same sale that I mentioned, but again those things were also getting out of stock. So it continued on and on. I could not buy from H&M, and the thing is that I really never felt anything lacking in my wardrobe even after not buying from them, even after being a stylist. So I don't know, I felt like there are things which you can get at other places for cheaper if you search for them enough. And I really have made 2 videos on this also before, when Shein got banned, about where all places you can get what things. Videos are titled as Shein alternatives, but they are actually golden. You can go give them a watch if you like. So fast forward to a week ago, I again saw an H&M sale going on Myntra, which is very rare by the way, and these sales are not even announced. You just kind of have to like keep a watch, or like try with your luck if you get a sale sometimes. And these things that I've got are pretty normal, because this sale Myntra didn't have a lot of H&M stuff, but I just wanted to get things and get the quality checked. So I wanted to know what is all this hype about H&M and Zara. So for this video we are sticking to H&M, and I wanna test them out and tell you if they really are worth the money. I am pretty sure this video is going to help you in some way or the other. So you subscribing to the channel will be great. Without any further ado, let's get into today's video. Now let me clarify this first things first, that all the things that I've got, I haven't bought at MRP. Like I mentioned, the sale was going on, so I'll be leaving the MRP of the product and the price that I bought it for, and I'll be judging that particular piece of item for both the things. So let's get started. And first thing that I noticed, that usually Myntra things come in bag kind of packaging, but this something, it came in a big box, and this box also has H&M X Myntra on the back. I've ordered these from Myntra by the way, not from the H&M app, because I really quite never get the hang of it. Something or the other happens. Even when I'm placing order, last time once or twice it happened that my payment didn't go through, and I have seen other influencers also have some complaints about the payment issues and like payments going through but order not getting placed. So I didn't want to risk it for the first time, so I just ordered from Myntra, and I think I got it wrong. For today's haul, I thought we'll go with a bit of a different style. I usually just talk about the items and put a clip here, but for today I just wanted to give you my really honest first impressions. So the first thing that I've got here is a pack of scarves. I have tried getting scarves from H&M because scarves are kind of exclusive, you know, that you don't get them at many other places. So I wanted to get them, but these scarves are literally 800 rupees, and usually H&M scarves are like 800 rupees for one, and I really did not want to spend that much. Recently I got a scarf from Lulu & Sky, but it is not like this. This is that square sort of a scarf. You can wear it around your neck, you can wear it as a headband as well. So which is why I got this. These things I got on sale, so I got them around like 150 per scarf I think, which is a really great deal. Wow, these are not square scarves. I really thought that these are going to be square scarves, and I guess I should have read it better. But if it's a scarf, I feel like it's supposed to be square shaped, at least with companies like this. The quality is good, I will say that, but I am kind of not very happy with it not being a full square shaped scarf. I went and put it on. It looks kind of okay near my neck, but on my head it's absolutely not enough. If you have watched my other videos, you know I usually mention I have a big head. So when I put the scarf on my head, the bow that comes on top, which is supposed to make it look pretty, that bow is not big enough. It's like it comes out to be a very small bow, so I definitely can't wear it around my head. Material is good, it is really soft, and the design is pretty, yes, I will say that. But would I buy this scarf for 800 rupees for two? Like 799 for two, that's basically 400 rupees per scarf, which is this much. I will not, because if you have seen any other hauls on this channel, I have got good enough scarves from Lulu & Sky, and I think Ajio also. I am yet to make that haul by the way, but yeah, I would not have bought this for 400 rupees per scarf. Now that I have bought it for 300 rupees for two, then it feels good enough. Okay, next one is a maxi dress. It seriously came in a paper but inside a box, so that's fine. The dress design is kind of cool, but let me try it on and tell you if it's worth the actual price of the dress, which is 1500 rupees. Okay, so if my sound keeps fluctuating throughout the video, I'm really sorry, because I'm gonna have to hold it like this. I can't pin it to every dress. I moved the camera a bit. I hope you can see the dress a little better now. This is the length of it. Oh sorry, I can't show you like that, but yeah, for I am 5'7" and it comes like a good length for me. The slit that it has is great. It looks really sexy. I love that. The adjustable back really can be a problem because I feel like it is going to show your bra if at all you don't have a longer torso. I have quite a big torso. I feel still if it is a problem for me, then it might really be a problem for you. The major pro for this dress, which I feel, is the material. It's absolutely the softest thing, one of the softest things that I've ever been in, and I like the fit on me. This is the size S that I got and it fits me great. The color is just as it was shown in the picture and I'm quite happy with the dress. Now for the actual question, would I buy this dress for 1500 rupees? No, I would not. I really would not. This is one of the softest dresses and one of the most comfortable, but at the same time really sexy sort of a dresses that I have had. But honestly, I don't see myself paying 1500 rupees for this dress. The amount that I got it for right now is what I feel it is totally worth it for. But I am someone who has to see a lot of value in a clothing item when I'm actually paying a certain amount for it. So I really do not feel that this is 1500 rupees worth. Let's try on the next dress. Oh my god, I have such mixed feelings about these pants. The most wonderful thing that I felt about this is no camel toe. You can see I am just standing with my feet straight and there's perfectly no camel toe, which is very difficult to find in a legging. So I love that about that. Now why I have mixed feelings is because as per the size chart, I am supposed to order a size S because it should fit my waist, which is 28, and you can see it fits the waist actually perfectly. But now my problem is that my thighs are quite thick as compared to my waist and my hips are wider too. Now as per the size chart mentioned that it should fit hips 36 inches, which is my size, but the legging is a bit tight in my thighs. I think if I start wearing it more often, I think it might loosen up. But for now, I'm like really doubtful because the next size was M and it was 31 waist, which will be very loose for me. So this is something I'm kind of confused about, but it really is one of the most amazing fitted leggings that I have worn, only and only because it doesn't have a camel toe, which I'm really happy about. All of you girls understand me. It is very difficult to get something without a camel toe. By the way, this is something I've bought at MRP. This was 800 rupees I think, and I feel these are absolutely worth it. I got a very good legging 3 years before and I felt like, okay, leggings is a no big deal. Leggings will always fit you, but no. I have not found one single black legging after that which fit me perfectly before this. The material is pretty soft. Now I won't say I'm the most comfortable in it. I feel that is because of the fit of it more than the material on me. I feel like it's bit itchy on me just because of how tight it is. So I feel I should just wear it more often and see what it does. But yeah, overall I love this and I will definitely buy this at MRP. By the way, if any of you is wondering about the top, I have bought it like 7-8 years ago at some sort of sale for 150 rupees and it has no brand, no sort of nothing, whatever, and it is still one of my most worn tops, but I do not know where you can find a similar thing. Okay, so I'm sorry for that. I guess I should visit the menswear section more often. This t-shirt is from menswear section. I have bought it at MRP and the color is pretty. I actually bought it for the color itself. The material is really soft and the t-shirt is also very comfortable. You can make it trendy just how you like it. Like you can tuck it from the sides and pull it in the front. That makes it look very trendy. Apart from that, you obviously have the front knot and everything. So again, cool. What I like about men's t-shirt is that they have very structured sort of shoulders. I have bought this in size S and that is what works for me even as baggy. So I guess if you want to buy from menswear section in H&M, you can check for your size and that will generally be a baggy t-shirt for you anyway. I would actually not mind buying more of these t-shirts at the MRP prices. So this is the dress that I saved for the last because I thought it is going to be the best from the haul. Is it really? I'm not quite sure. For me personally, the leggings are my most favorite just for the fit of them. But for this dress, let me first tell you that this is very short. Like it is scandalous level of short. So if your height is more than me, I am 5'7". If your height is more than that, do not buy this. This is not for you. If your height is less than me, then when are you going to buy this? So I would say you can buy it if you really want to make a statement as this is a H&M dress, because this is the style that only H&M has. Even now I haven't seen a lot of dresses like this with any other brands. So it is good that way. I have bought it at a discounted price, and for the discounted price I feel it's kind of worth it for me, basically because this is not my style. I am probably not going to wear this. I bought it for my work, so with that perspective, for me it is worth it for 500 rupees. The MRP of this dress is 1300 rupees. Whether it is worth it for you for 1300 rupees, take a look and you can decide. If you want to make a statement that it is a H&M dress, then you can buy it for 1300. Otherwise I don't really feel it is like that worth. Like I told you, it is worth only because you wanna have something H&M, then it's good enough. The material is good, not like the softest or anything. It is cotton mixed polyester, so it is fine, not bad I would say. The fit is oversized fit. I have this as size S, which is my regular size, but the fit itself is oversized. How you can style it is with a baguette bag, chunky shoes, and some chain jewelry, like heavy chain detail jewelry, and it is going to look bomb. Just because this is not my style, I do not feel this is quite worth 1300. But if this is your style, it is worth 1300 if you want to make a statement with H&M. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so that was it for the haul. Now to answer a general question whether H&M is worth the money. For basics, 100% yes, go for it. You can buy them at MRP. You don't even have to wait for the discounts. And I don't even think the basics go on discount, by the way. But for the statement sort of dresses, I really don't want to be diplomatic here. But I would say it depends on you. Why I'm saying this is because I know for a fact that those who wear H&M know what all is from H&M. So if someone else is wearing H&M, maybe if you spot them and you can actually understand that it is from H&M, it is kind of a mini status symbol, like how Apple is, like mini version of that, or at least I feel so. So for that perspective, if you really want to have something H&M, then maybe you can get it for the MRP. But if I see it for the comfort, it is actually just as good as any other brand. I really felt like H&M will be like really soft, everything will be soft, everything will be comfortable, but it is not so. The maxi dress that I told you, which is really comfortable, I feel it is very thin hosiery material. So if there had been any other company making the dress with the same material, it would be the same amount of comfortable. So comfort wise, it is not much different than any other brands. So if you really want to buy H&M for being H&M, then it's worth it. Or if you want to buy something which is very statement, like I showed you this dress for example, not many other people are making it. So if you want to buy something like this which is not available with any other brands, then it is worth it. But for the casual things like the green maxi dress, I really do not think H&M is like really worth. Like if you wait for the sales, maybe you can get it, or you can check out other brands. Like I told you, I have made videos for Shein alternatives before. Check them out. You can probably find something cool there which you like and which you wear as well. So you can go check this out. So that was that for the H&M haul, and I hope I answered some of your questions. If there's anything left, you can leave it in the comments, or also drop me a DM on Instagram right here. Now for the giveaway. First of all, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I actually really wanted to make this giveaway very special, but that giveaway was taking a bit of a time, and I thought it's already been a few days since we hit 1000 subscribers. So I thought for this time I should just do the regular normal giveaway, wherein you do something for me, which is as simple as subscribing, and I would give you one of you something in return. So that is how we are gonna go about it for this time. But when we hit like I guess 5k 10k subscribers, I'm hoping to do something great which can help you throughout your life. Throughout your life. So yeah, wait for that. Let's grow this family bigger. But for the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and if you already have subscribed, just let me know in the comment section below what is it that made you subscribe to the channel, because I would like to know what you guys like, so that I can make similar content. So drop it in the comment section below. The Instagram handle, bonus points if you do follow it. I'm sure you would like to check it out. I'll be choosing the winner at random, like completely at random. This is my first giveaway, by the way. I really don't know how to go about it. But the giveaway will be closing on 14th February, which is Sunday, I think. Yes, 14th February. So make sure you comment on this exact video about why you subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the Instagram handle if you like that, and yeah, the winner will be announced on 2-3 days after 14th, I'm guessing. So I'll be announcing the winner exactly here in the comment section. I'll be pinning one comment, and I'm planning to gift the winner something in accessories. And if you have seen my accessories haul before, I'm pretty sure you know that it's going to be special or helpful, at least, like something that you can wear in a daily use and something that you yourself might not have found till now. So I'm very excited for it. I hope you are too. With that, see you next week with another video. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.